Stop these 9 money habits now. You're losing money. In today's video, we will learn about 9 financial habits that prevent you from saving. Many Americans find it difficult to save money because there are so many enticing ways to spend it. With just a few taps on your phone, you can buy almost anything you want, and there always seems to be something new to spend money on. In fact, according to a recent emergency fund report by Bankrate, only 43% of people have enough savings to cover a $1,000 emergency expense, which is concerning. However, the good news is that there are several ways to increase your savings. The first step is to recognize the habits that prevent you from saving and devise a plan to change them. So, if you are unsure about the specific habits that affect your ability to save, don't worry. This video will outline 9 daily money habits and strategies to break free from them. So, without further ado, let's dive right into number 9. Not investing in yourself means missing out on opportunities for personal and professional growth that could increase income and success. If you focus solely on saving money without considering investing in your development, you might limit your potential to earn more. Investing in yourself involves taking courses, learning new skills, attending workshops or events, and expanding your knowledge through reading. Doing these things improves your skills and abilities, leading to better job prospects, promotions, or opportunities for higher paying positions. It's like planting seeds for your future. Saving money is essential, but investing in your skills and knowledge is equally crucial because it can significantly increase your earning potential over time. The more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become in the job market or in your entrepreneurial ventures. Number 8. Relying on cash advances. Cash advances, such as payday loans or buy now pay later services, seem like a quick solution when you're short on cash. However, using them frequently can trap you in a cycle of debt that is hard to escape. These advances allow you to spend money you don't have at the moment. They may seem like an easy solution, but there is a catch. Eventually, you will have to repay the advance, often with extra fees attached. For example, overdraft fees can be quite high, averaging about $30 per transaction, according to recent surveys. The problem is that these advances create the illusion of free money but increase your financial burdens over time. You might struggle to repay them, leading to even more debt and increased financial stress. Therefore, instead of relying on these advances, it's better to explore alternative ways to manage your expenses. A rainy day fund or a side job can provide a safety net for unexpected expenses. If overdrafts are a recurring problem, opting out of overdraft protection can help avoid those high fees and encourage better budgeting habits. Number 7. Feeling the need to keep up. It's common to feel the urge to keep up with the lifestyle of those around you, especially friends and family. Seeing them upgrade their belongings or experiences can make you want to do the same. However, this can lead to a financial trap where you make purchases just to keep up with others rather than considering your own financial situation. It becomes problematic when you start making financial decisions based on comparison rather than personal financial stability. Just because someone you know bought a new car or other flashy items doesn't mean it's a financially sensible decision for you. It's important to remember that everyone has their own financial journey, and appearances can often be deceiving. While someone might seem able to afford a luxurious lifestyle, they could be relying on credit cards or other forms of debt to sustain it. So, instead of blindly following others, it's wiser to focus on your own financial goals and capabilities. Evaluate your needs versus your wants, prioritize saving, and make responsible and informed spending decisions based on your circumstances to avoid unnecessary debt. Number 6. Not automating your savings. When you rely on saving what's left after spending, saving a substantial amount of money becomes difficult. This is because expenses tend to increase to consume all available funds, leaving little or nothing for savings. Instead, a more effective approach is to prioritize savings before spending. By automating your savings, you are essentially reversing the sequence. Save first and then spend what's left. This ensures that a portion of your income is set aside for savings every time you get paid. Automating withdrawals from your paycheck or bank account eliminates the need for active effort. With this system, you don't have to consciously decide how much to save, it's done automatically. This consistent approach fosters a saving routine, ensuring regular contributions toward your goals without relying on leftover funds. Prioritizing savings before discretionary spending helps instill a strong saving habit and brings you closer to your financial goals. Number 5. Not setting specific savings goals. Having clear and specific savings goals is like having a map for your financial journey. These goals help you know how much to save and why you are saving. Without specific savings goals, it's easy to lose sight of how much you should be saving regularly and the strategies needed to achieve those goals. Changing this habit is fundamental because it forms the basis for all other effective saving habits. A great starting point is to sit down and outline your savings goals. These could be short-term, like saving for a down payment on a house, or long-term, like planning for retirement. Defining these goals gives you clarity and direction, making it easier to incorporate them into your budget and set a target date to achieve them. Once you have established clear goals and attached a timeline, you can calculate the monthly savings needed to reach them within the desired time frame. This approach gives your savings a clear purpose, helping you stay motivated and focused on consistently setting aside the necessary funds. Additionally, having specific savings goals guides your financial decisions and ensures that you actively work toward achieving the milestones that matter to you. Number 4. Letting debt accumulate. Recent debt data in the United States paints a concerning picture, revealing that many households have significant financial burdens, such as personal loans, student loans, and credit card balances. What's more concerning is that most people only make minimum payments on these debts, allowing them to balloon with accumulated interest. This prolongs the struggle to get out of debt and hinders the ability to save money. To break free from this cycle, it's crucial to tackle it head-on. Start by creating a detailed list of all your debts, including their interest rates and due dates. Then, prioritize payments using the avalanche or snowball method. The avalanche method focuses on high-interest debts first, ultimately saving more money by reducing overall interest payments in the long run. On the other hand, the snowball method focuses on paying off the smallest balances first. Make sure to choose what works for you. For those struggling with federal student loan debts, devising a strategy for timely payments is essential. Federal loan borrowers can access various income-based repayment plans that ease the burden by adjusting monthly payments based on income, potentially making them more manageable. Number 3. Spending too much on non-essential items. This habit often happens without us realizing it, accumulating expenses for things we don't need. For those who often find themselves tempted while window shopping, consider this approach to break the pattern. When you see a non-essential item that you are motivated to buy, write it down on a piece of paper or in the notes on your phone and wait a few days before making the purchase. Over time, you might discover that the desire for that item fades, allowing you to save the money you would have spent. Another useful tactic is to create a shopping list before going out to shop. With a list, it's easier to avoid being distracted by things you don't need while at the store. Essentially, it's about practicing financial discipline. The goal is to have more control over how you spend money, consciously deciding where it goes. Ultimately, this can lead to more mindful spending habits and better financial management. Number 2. Not having an emergency fund. The 2023 Emergency Fund Report by Bankrate highlights that 57% of us adults are not comfortable with their emergency savings. Many do not set aside money for emergencies. Instead, they focus on various savings goals, leaving their emergency funds low. Even with higher inflation making budgets tighter, it is still crucial to prioritize setting aside money for emergencies. These funds are a safety net that allows you to cover unexpected expenses without accumulating more debt through credit cards or loans. To start creating an emergency fund, review the different categories of your budget and identify areas where you can make small adjustments to redirect more money toward savings. Consider keeping these savings in an online account, as they often offer higher interest rates than traditional accounts. This move allows your money to grow more effectively over time. Even if the difference in interest rates seems small, it can have a significant impact on the long-term growth of your emergency fund. Number 1. Not planning ahead with a budget. Think of a budget as your financial GPS. It's a tool that helps you keep track of your money, ensuring you know where it's going and where it should be going. Without a budget, it's easy for you to deviate from your financial path. What do I mean? Tracking expenses allows you to understand your spending patterns, while monitoring savings progress helps you work toward achieving your financial goals, whether for emergencies, a vacation, or future investments. With a budget, you gain clarity on what you can afford and what might lead to bad spending habits if not controlled. When creating a budget, make sure to account for your wants, needs, and savings. The 50-30-20 rule is a popular budgeting method that suggests 50% of your income covers necessities like housing, utilities, and groceries. 30% goes toward wants like entertainment, dining out, or non-essential purchases, and the remaining 20% is allocated to savings or debt repayment. This helps you prioritize spending and saving in a balanced way. Finally, it's wise to slightly underestimate your monthly income to allow for greater flexibility in spending and avoid feeling financially strained at the end of the month. Remember, money management is strongly influenced by your habits. Identifying these habits is the first step in changing how you manage your finances. It's not about being perfect with money but about learning from mistakes and constantly improving. By intentionally adopting smarter financial habits, you can actively steer yourself toward conscious choices and grow financially. We would like to know about your experience regarding the topic covered today. Share it with us in the comments, and, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask them. We will gladly respond. Your like would be a source of satisfaction for us, and of course, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the upcoming publications.